Hello, everybody. Anyways, I wanted to explain to you the Titan. If you guys have remembered, I made a Titan. And I figured I would explain to you guys the, backstory of this Titan and what exactly he is. Okay, so basically, what this Titan is, he's like a colossal Titan, is the best I'm calling him right now. And he has so many OP powers, and I'm gonna be explaining why no Titan can really defeat him. Only one can truly defeat him, and I'll get to that in a second. So this Titan has the head of the what's his name? The future Clockman. If we zoom in here, you can see the head, and the surrounding part is the like flame bits of the scientist Clockman, as we've seen. And in his neck, he actually like the chest of the Titan Drillman. When he eats metal, it turns into scraps, and they go to like the chest slash neck part, and they turn into the Rubik's cube that helps them teleport away. And then if we go to his core, you can see that there's daggers from the Dark Assassin Drillman, and his core is actually the custom TV Titan TV man that Dom Studios made in one of their short. As you can see, it's now green. And he even has some TV screens around his chest from the TV race, and his body's actually the Drill Titan. I mean, that part was obvious. His arms are actually the Clock Race, which actually have the abilities to stop time, which he can also do, but he can also look into the future by about an hour. He also has these if these right here, the blah, 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 the Titan Cameraman shield protector, where they make a giant shield around him. But as I was saying, sorry about that. Um Dang it, stupid camera. Okay. Oop, sorry about that. But anyways, my dog is annoying. Okay, the shield protectors, they make a giant force field around him, but it's not an ordinary force field, because instead of it just being like, like I said, an ordinary force field, excuse my language, it actually ends up being like a kind of acid shield, so when the enemies attack it from the outside, they just get burned immediately. And those speakers on the... What is wrong with my camera today? Jesus. Okay. But these speakers are there to also help the force field do something else a little different. If you can even look inside, there's another speaker right there on the inside for it to use. So when the dome is like created around him, it actually is made by the fact that it makes sound waves that like temporarily paralyzes its enemies. So, and also these plungers aren't normal because they're corrupted plungers, and if you wonder what that means, well, I have an explanation. What that means is whenever he uses it on an enemy, or such as a Skibidi Toilet, and he plunges it, it explodes in like lava. And also, if you look really closely behind his head, you can see that there's the Daddy TV Man's TV monitors. And you can even see this thing, but I'll get to that in a sec. And so we move on to the left, or rather it's the right arm, but from the front view it's the left. So this is really his right. We can see these weird mechanical devices. These are also from the Dark Assassin Drillman, and if you don't know what I mean, let me show you. And if we go here, and a boop, and to the new Pencilman episode, ads. So in the new episode, hold on, let me just fix that a little bit, doop. Yeah, that should be a little better for you guys. Right about here. And why does this never work? We can see right about work. Please work. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. I will scratch you there at work. Thank you. Jeez. Work. And Ollie, stop. Okay, now we can zoom in. We can see that same type of cannon is right here on his arm. See? And I actually have a special ability for this, and you can see the other devices right here on this arm. But if we go back to... Let me just turn up my brightness a little more. we can see that I have combined both of the devices to do something special. Not only when he eats the stuff of his enemies, there's also some extra oil that is, left over in some of the cameramen or, evil villain cameramen, just so you know, he's not a villain. Or, the bad, enemies. When that oil or ink rather gets he eats it, it goes through this device, filters out any of the stuff, puts some other special chemicals, and then it goes into this, and it can do one of three things. Yes, three things. One can make him go totally invisible by just pooping it out onto his hand. Or it could be like a blaster to shoot the enemies, kind of like how Titan Clockman does. Or the third option, which is one I haven't come up with yet. In 1 second. Okay, I think I have an ability. The other type of liquid would, instead of it being like, a special ability, it's kind of a, well, I don't really know how to tell you what type of liquid this is. It's like a, I'll just rather explain it instead of trying to tell you guys because it'll take way too long. But the liquid, basically, if it touches another enemy, it'll just start growing metal out of them. So let's say this is my hand, and then that acid drops, like thorns start piercing out and killing the enemy from the inside out. That's what the three things does. Makes him invisible, can be shot like a real cannon, or the gruesome way. We go to his other arm. We can see the Titan Speaker Man's grab hook. Although, something you don't know about this, on the other side, at the very end, he can shift it around like the Titan Cameraman's gun, where it flips around. And this can be used as a cannon. And just like the Titan Cameraman's in Studios, it shoots out the spikes. And the other thing at the top here, these drills, well, not only are they drills, they're also a technical jetpack. When they use fuel, they can make this Titan fly. The legs of this Titan have the pencils from the Pencil Man, which when he uses, just like in the show, right here, yeah, here we go, can do that. Ugh, why can you never work, you dumb computer? Step away from work. There we go. He hits it into the ground. Boom, 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 boom. But of course, it's just, instead of it being like that, it is the Big Daddy one where the spike, it's a lot bigger because he's a Titan now. So just like this one, where he uses the pencil and he just spears it through the brains. And now he's dead. This is where those pencils also come in use. But not only can he do that, if he decides to, for whatever reason, eat one of these pencils, which he has done before in his past life, it'll actually end up making him grow. Now, that doesn't make sense, but it will, trust me. He starts to turn all white, and instead of him becoming, heavier, he becomes lighter, and he's actually able to, I kid you not, he's able to drill into reality. Like, he is literally, able to rip the space and void of time if he eats one of these pencils through his stomach, and then he could go anywhere. Literally, this is like normal reality. He can just open it, and then when the effect wears off, he literally gets pooped out. He just gets straight up pooped out. But also, speaking of these drills, when they're not being used as a jetpack, which I'll show you in the next photo here, I'm going to get to the tail though. The pen tail does, basically, what the pen man does, right? Where is that pen man? Here it is. It does what the pen man does. See? Draws weapons and everything. Although, if it ends up piercing an enemy, they become like a statue for a good while unless they're fixed. Or you get water thrown on them. But in this case, when he whacks you with the tail, not only will you be pierced, you will be embedded with some pen ink, and quite literally, you will be chained down to the ground. And in his past life, he was able to not only take down all 6 Titans, and yes, I've already made a story about him, he was able to take down the Pencil Man with one hand. The Titan TV Man and Drill Man, they were taken down with these 2 hands, literally both of these. And yes, this is now what he looks like with the drill hands. Do you think those are cool? What do you think? I mean, literally, these are lava drill hands. I thought these would be the coolest. And you can see now that they are removed, You can see the difference. So yeah, he's defeated both the Titan TV Man and Titan Drill Man with these hands. He's defeated the Chitin. Yeah, let's make a Kite Titan. No, sorry. Sometimes I get mixed up. But not only did he defeat the Titan TV Man and Titan Drill Man with these two hands, he's defeated the Titan Cameraman and Titan Speaker Man literally with one of these plungers. And no, I'm not lying. And then the other two Titans, the Titan Speaker Man and the Titan Drill Man, literally one hit from this sword and both of them had died. And now let me explain something to you about this sword. So now you can see that the sword was behind him. Not anymore. This sword is actually something known as a Omega sword, or rather some people say Alpha because I don't know why. I just decided to call it the Alpha sword because it's purple like the Alpha. But the Omega sword, well, it does not do your everyday normal stuff. So when pierced by an enemy, you can no longer, where that enemy is sliced, so let's say, I slice his arm off. He's like, my arm! When that arm is sliced off, you can try to weld it back. But oh my god, you cannot. You will literally have to remove the rest of that arm and put a brand new one on. And if his head is decapitated, there is a special type of acid in this little capsule right here. This little yellow circle here travels all the way to the tip of this, and it literally eats away at it. Oh, and just so you know, why did he kill the Titans before? Good question, if you asked it. It's not because he's evil. I've clarified this a bunch. He's killed them because they were evil versions that had actually killed the good Titans. And these evil Titans that were able to kill the good Titans, literally the good Titans had no chance because the evil Titan Drill Men took out all the good Titans in one foul swoop. The other Titans didn't even have to fight. Not even the evil Titan Pencil Men. So, this man can defeat the good Titans and the evil Titans because when the bad Titans had infected the good Titans, he was taking on 12 Titans at once. This is how powerful that man is. Oh, and if you get struck by that core, ho, you better be wishing your family good night, because you'll never see them again. This core literally sinks you in acid, making sure you cannot be put back together. And the first thing that it starts to attack is literally the circuit boards of the cameraman, the heart, and the brain. Those are the three main things it starts to attack. So, sleepy night for you. If you get hit by it, good luck. And this Titan is just so overpowered. I even made a custom Titan that was almost able to take him down. I call it the kill me, I swear to God, I cannot speak. I call this Titan the Skibidi Old Drighton. That's just because of how powerful it is. It was able to create the scientist, the G-Man, the Alpha, and every villain that we've seen so far in Skibidi Toilet. It was able to create the evil Titans. And no, it was no weak little tiny Skibidi Toilet. This thing was literally almost the size of this Titan, where the Titan Speaker Man only reaches about to here, rather. So the tiniest Titan is Titan Speaker Man, so he only reaches about here. Titan Drill Man's the tallest, he only reaches right about there. The Skibidi Old Drighton Titan went from here almost to here. The man was big. So yeah, and not only did this man, quite literally the Skibidi Old Drighton Titan, not only did he basically break, not only did he break the drill hands, literally tear off his tail, chip the sword even a little bit, and he almost decapitated him because his head, if just so you know, let me just edit this real quickly so you guys can understand me, because you probably want to understand if I just do it. Alright, he did this to his face. He quite literally sawed off half of his face almost right next to the head. That's how close he came to killing him. But then he did something that he never expected. He went into Omega Drive. I don't don't really know what to call this mode. It's not exact. Sorry, my dog was very, very distracting. I forget what I was saying. But, so yeah, he almost killed him, but he went into some sort of mode. You guys leave your modes in the comments. Please, I need something to call this mode. But all of a sudden, without these two drill hands, his tail, his sword, or any of his weapons, he literally took his bare hands, ripped out his, I kid you not, he ripped his own core off, like out of himself, and shoved it into the Skibidi's mouth, and the man died, like he burned down to the ground. And you may be saying, well, if he has the, the cannon that just makes spikes out, why didn't he use it? He used it all right. But you want to know what happened? Absolutely nothing. The spikes were coming out of the Skibidi Uldrighten. I may have said it wrong. You can roast me in the comments if you want. But he used it on the Skibidi Uldrighten. Whatever the Skibidi Uldrighten had, it didn't. It literally negated this effect. I kid you not. The man had spikes out of his eye, the Skibidi Toilet. Yeah, he was in a lot of pain. Like, in his head, he was like, Skibidi! And I want to make a series about it, but I don't have the experience. Where he was screaming, but he, was like a man, and he didn't really feel the pain as much on his real body, but it did hurt. It did hurt him. But then, he took out his core, and he exploded it down his throat. He was like, Skibidi, Skibidi, ah! He ripped it out of himself. No, Skibidi. And honestly, the man had defeated the G-Man Toilet, all upgrade versions. He had defeated the Scientist and the Alpha and the soon-to-be evil Titans all at once. But then this Titan came in and he demolished him. He almost died. He was a soldier. He almost died. But he did defeat him, making him the strongest Titan. So this is my thing for your what's it called? Question and answer thing? TV woman? Yeah, so Elite TV woman, this is my question. Now, he has never faced off with the Titans from Dom Studios and the Fook Boom series. So do you think he could defeat them? And also, my question is, do you think that this Titan, which literally makes Titan Drill Man look like 5 foot something to him, while he is 7 foot, do you think he could really do you think the good Titans could defeat this man? Oh, and also, I must mention, he has not only defeated hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Not only has he defeated all those Titans in his story, he even defeated the Titan Demon Drill Man TV Titan Man hybrid. And I kid you not, this man powers is stronger than all the other Titans. And so my question is, who do you think would win? And this is a very genuinely important question. I need you to hear. What do you think? My Titan versus all 6 Titans and my 2 special Titans, the Titan Demon Drill TV Man Titan and the Triple Titan, the one I asked you before. Which one do you think will win? Seriously, this is a good question. I really need you to answer. Please do comment down below if you've seen this video. And so yeah, that is my question for your video. Which Titan do you think would win? My Titan, the 6 Titans, my hybrid between the Titan TV Man and Drill Man, and the Triple Titan between the other 3 Titans? Which one do you think would win? All of those Titans versus my Titan. Who do you think could win? Please, I know this was a long video, but please, I need you to see this video. Okay? Anyways, subscribe to Elite TV Woman. And I hope you like this video. But seriously, who do you think would win? Because it is a good question. And for your next Q&A, I have a really good question. So please ask me what my question is down in the comments. Please, TV Woman. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye. Go subscribe to Elite TV Woman. Subscribe to me if you want. But, seriously, it's a good question, okay? Please do. Please. And also, please show this in your video just so they know what it looks like.